What if I told you that you could transform from being stressed and anxious to being calm in your life? Imagine waking up in the morning with a clear mind and a sense of ease. In this video, I will share with you 3 harmful habits you must stop doing in order to break the perpetuating cycle of stress and anxiety. Break these habits and you'll discover a new level of clarity and peace. I'm Dr. Rani, a mental wealth coach and holistic psychiatrist. I help you overcome stress and burnout to unlock your exceptional brilliance and become the best version of yourself. Here's the first habit. Stop attempting to fix your busy mind with more thinking. So picture this. You're feeling stressed and anxious and overwhelmed. There's too much to do. So what do? You ring up your best friend. Now this best friend, she has learned some CBT techniques. She's also training to be a life coach. And she's a fixer. She asks you about all the problems that you're having in your life right now, all the stresses, because she's keen to nip stress in the bud. And so she wants to apply all the tools and techniques. And then she starts to dig into your past. And she realizes, and you realize, that you had quite a few stresses in the past. She gives you lots of tools and techniques she has learned herself, including mindfulness, including deep breathing, and also positive affirmations and visualizations. Initially, you thought you were feeling better, but actually you felt more and more overwhelmed because there was too much of new information. So what happened? Why did you not feel better? This is a trap we all get into. We try to fix the busy mind with more thinking. Now imagine this scenario. Someone tells you to clear the muddy pond. Now they say, all you have got is the stick and you have to sort this out. And they go off. And so you are standing there a bit puzzled, thinking, how on earth are you going to clear the muddy water? And because you see the stick, you pick up the stick and then you start to stir the muddy water, thinking and hoping that it would clear it. But to no surprise, the more you stir the muddy water, what happens? The water gets muddier. At some point you get frustrated and you just throw the stick to one side. And guess what happens? As you allow the muddy water to settle, it does settle. It becomes clearer. The same with the mind. The more we try to stir it with the stick of our thinking, it becomes even muddier. Habit number 2, stop beating yourself up for events in the past. There are 3 things that get in the way of us letting the past be in the past. Shame, guilt, judgment. Say you're a mother and you feel guilty because the other day your child lost their new coat at school and you lost your temper and you feel so guilty about what you did. The thing happened in the past. Of course, we need to sort out the mess and apologize, but feeling guilty is not going to help. That's only a small example. Say you had a huge argument with your partner and then you said things that you wouldn't have said otherwise. They also said things and later on you feel very guilty, making you feel more stressed and anxious. What if they leave you? What if they get very upset? You can't let that thought go. You can't stop beating yourself up. This happens to all of us. Say you made a mistake at work and someone complained about that and then you feel like your whole world has collapsed. You stress over it. Of course, we need to learn from our mistakes. There are opportunities for us to grow. Actually, they are the growth edge for us. And if we can see those as that, a growth edge, we can let go of stress rather than beating ourselves up. Finally, habit number 3, stop guarding your mind from negative thoughts and feelings. Years ago, I remember listening to a motivational tape. You know, in the past we used to have those cassette tapes. I don't remember the exact content, but they said something in the lines of, stand guard on the door of your mind. Only allow good thoughts to come in. Don't allow negative thoughts to come in. And at the time it made sense. But given what I now know about the true nature of thoughts and feelings, it doesn't make sense to work so hard to only allow the positive thoughts and try to stand guard at the door of the mind and push away the negative thoughts. In fact, I know that many people's problems of overworrying is because they are trying to block and resist those negative thoughts. They can become quite obsessional. Let's do this quick exercise. Okay, I don't want you to think about the blue monster.
Now, about the girl.
I just want to send her home.
Bring me a door shredder.
What? You mean You mean I can't see her again?
What do? You start thinking about the blue monster. So until I asked you to do that, you didn't even think about the blue monster. It didn't even exist in your consciousness. And because I asked you not to think about the blue monster, you thought about the blue monster. So why am I telling you this? All I'm saying is, once a thought pops into your mind, it's very difficult to push it away. It has already landed. What's more important and what's really going to be helpful is for you to understand that thoughts and feelings are transient, they are impermanent, they're dynamic, meaning they come and go. There's a beginning, there's a middle, there's an end. A wise man once said, leave the front door and the back door of your mind open. Let thoughts come and go. Just don't offer them tea. That's a better solution. Thoughts will come and go. Once we feel something, it's already too late. A thought has already popped in our head. So we can't stand guard at the door of our mind. It's impossible. And if we have 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts a day, like some study shows, how on earth can we stay guarded all the time? We are going to get even more stressed and anxious. So stop doing these 3 habits. And what you'll find is, you'll have more clarity. You'll be more ease. If you love this video, you will love next week's video, which is about changing from being your worst critic to becoming your greatest cheerleader. I would love to know what you got out of this video. Thank you for watching.